everybody. Welcome to your daily inner workout with Dr. Jill. My name is Rebecca, and we are here to show you how the BioCode System can help transform your life one moment at a time. And as we wrap up the introduction to the 5 biocodes, today we are talking about number 5. BioCode 5 is called the walk codes, and it focuses on self-navigation. And boy, is this the year for self-navigation and learning how to deal with the unknown and pivot when things change. 2020 is the poster child for BioCode number 5. So tell us a little more, Dr. Jill.
Oh yeah, boy, is this is the year for change. Change comes in 2 categories. Change by choice, like we figure out how to make the changes ourselves, or like 2020 has taught us, change by force, meaning life does it, life helps us along and does it for us. So yeah, learning how to change and self-navigate and adapt and be resilient is so important. It's so important. And I know a lot of people have a hard time with change, but what I've learned over the years, it's not change that they have a hard time with, it's long-term change when they don't know what the future is too far away from the now, right? So BioCode 5 really gives you a skill set of how to make, in the moment when things aren't going according to plan, those pivots that you were talking about, Rebecca, those how to be fluid and flexible and change quickly when a door shuts, and how to rebound rapidly when that doesn't feel good, and pull our focus forward without bringing that last disappointment with us. That frees us up, and it's such a powerful skill set, BioCode 5 self-navigation, because that's what we all need. Whether you like it or not, the only constant in life is change, and the more we get used to adapting, the healthier, freer, and more forward-moving we are going to be in our lives.
Yes. And we're taught to have a plan, make a plan, and we still need that, right? We still need a map, but what happens when we're traveling down the road and the road is closed, or, that didn't make the GPS update? What do we do then, Dr. Jill?
Oh, there's no question about that. Life is talking to us all day, every day, and it's giving us answers. It's giving us clues. It's telling us what to do through closed doors, open doors, through pain and through pleasure. And if you don't listen to those signs, I say it all the time, life's got your back, period. And if you don't do what's highest and best for you, and whatever that next right move is, or even moving away from the last wrong move, right? Life's going to shove you in the direction that you need to go, because life is for you. You are born to succeed. You are born to excel. You're born to become bigger, better, greater, and stronger. And life is always going to try to draw you in the direction that's highest and best for you. And the only thing that gets in the way of that is you, because we don't know BioCode 5, and we don't know how to get right into that moment and believe those pain points. Believe them. When life shows you those pain points, believe them and pivot. Now, the hard part about that pivot is going into uncertainty, falling in love with the unknown, trusting that where you're going is far greater than where you've been, and that nothing in life is happening to you. Not the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's not happening to you. It's happening for you. And all these doors that are closed, and all these disappointments, and all these changes that we have to make that we don't want to make, it's really not in our way. It is the way. It's what brings us to where we need to go in our life. So BioCode 5 really teaches us how to notice in moments if something feels stuck, stagnant, stale, if it feels like that did not feel good, right? And what we do in that moment is we feel it. Feelings are for feeling. We talk about that all the time. But then what we do is say, okay, well, if that's not where I'm supposed to be, I wonder where I am supposed to be. If that's not working, then I wonder what will. We must have what I call this two-way energy. The one-way energy is loaded with expectations that it should have happened a certain way. And because that didn't happen, I'm the victim of that. And I'm going to blame somebody else because of that, right? A two-way energy works like this. You put something out there, and I want you to have dreams. I want you to have goals. I want you to set your intentions. But the second you set those intentions, I want you to drop all expectations to outcome and get fluid and flexible and change on a dime if you have to, because life, like a stream, is bringing you there. So when you're a stream, let's just say you're a stream, like a stream of consciousness, and that boulder gets in the way, or that stick gets in that way, or that rock gets in the way, the stream doesn't go like, darn it, why are you in the way? The stream flows around it. And what it's doing in that moment is it's redirecting its path. That means these boulders, these pivots, these rocks, these sticks, these disappointments are actually redirecting our path to take us to where we really need to go, not where we thought we needed to go. So when life hits you, and it will, and it already has, it hit the whole world, right? Yeah. Mother Nature said, enough, everybody go to your room, and the whole world did, and now we have a massive BioCode 5 moment. So in this moment, acceptance for what it is doesn't mean agreement. It means it is what it is. Like my mom says, I'm not complaining, I'm just saying what is. It's just living on those facts, right? So in a moment, when something goes well, that's good, that's great. But if it doesn't, we need, it's okay. Either that works or something else will. Either that's good or I wonder what else will. We need that extra door open so we could bring our focus forward and get to where we really need to go, not where we thought we needed to go.
Yeah, and that release of expectations is such a profound mindset shift. You know, when there is a closed door or a change, we can feel paralyzed, but it's really an opportunity to feel empowered to make a new choice and to make the next right move, if you will. I think that's really powerful, Dr. Jill. So what other tips can you give to someone to kind of help fall in love with the unknown?
You know, I think the most important thing in BioCode 5 is to remember that this is about you and it's behavioral. This is not about my kids won't listen or they won't do their room. What am I supposed to say? Just okay? No, it's about when you see that they don't clean their room, how do I redirect myself and say, well, how can I pivot when that door closes and have a better conversation or interaction with my child to teach them how to be responsible around their things. It's not just accepting things that aren't well. It's little moments. It's little moments when things aren't going well to take a step back and say, well, that didn't work. I wonder what will, as opposed to that didn't work and then blame the other person. You know, when life shows us what's up, believe it. That's the fact. You know, more times than not, we think people should know better. No, we're not as strong as our knowledge. We're as strong as our habits. And with BioCode 5, I want you to look at your habits of how you're living your day-to-day life, how you're adapting to change. Where are these complaints coming from and where other people are? And when somebody shows you who they are, not by what you know, but what they do, believe them. And if somebody's stuck at that level of habit, instead of making them wrong and yelling and forcing that door open, let's be helpful instead of hurtful. Let's believe that maybe that habit is a little weak right there and ask yourself, how can I pivot and approach it in a way that's a little bit more helpful and encouraging to bring that person along? Are you with me? So this is all about you. It's always been about you, and it always will be about you. It's not about changing the entire world. It's your approach to the world. And in life, life's going to talk to you. And I promise you, any which way, whether you think you got it under control or not, if you're making choices that aren't the highest and best for you and for others, it will shout. And if you don't listen, it will get louder. And if you don't listen, it's going to get louder until eventually you're going to have massive signs that you've got to rethink the way you're thinking about this. So this week, what I want you to do is I want you to think about self-navigation. And if something goes well, great, carry on, have fun, enjoy. But if it doesn't, redirect kindly, redirect lovingly, rapidly rebound from that disappointment, reset, center, pull your focus forward and say, well, if that didn't work, I wonder what will. If that's not the right approach, I wonder what is. It's either good or it's okay.
Yes, yes. BioCode 5 is so powerful, again, from really empowering us that we always have a choice to make that next right step, and really helping us not carry around and get weighed down by past disappointments, but to keep our head up and move forward. So thank you all for joining us today on your daily inner workout with Dr. Jill, and keep moving forward through this week, keep redirecting, and we will see you next time. And bring a friend, invite a friend along, invite a friend to follow us on social media for more tips and lessons from the BioCodes. And we also invite you to share with us your challenges or questions and be a guest on Workout Wednesday. You can join us live for a call and we will work it out together. So email us or message us on social media to be a future guest. And remember always that an empowered life starts with you. So keep working those moments, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.